Oh, hey, the ladder resets soon. When does that reset? Almost 24 hours ago. That's the last time the ladder reset. We're a little behind. Maybe we could use a previous team. Let's see what we have for Series 10. Toxicroak. I think we need to make a new Series 10 team. I think we need to get started on that. Okay, hey everyone, what's going on? This is Zach, and we need to make a Series 10 team. With Hope for Master Ball, we take a team, we build it ourselves, and we try to get it to Master Ball. So I don't want to use a rental for the beginning of a ladder reset, so we are going to use a team. And honestly, other than the Toxicroak Kyogre team, there's only one other team that I've worked on. You might have seen the showdown video. It's this one. This team right here, which is the Reshiram Team. So we are going to build that. So this is going to be fun. If you guys enjoy this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I usually build my teams and set them up just so some people who might not be used to building teams sees what it takes if you want to build a team by hand without genning. If you do gen, I really don't care about that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what restrictors should I work with next. I don't know if I'll get time to or how the rules will change, but let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, the first thing we have to do is we have to see what we have available of the mons that we need. So first off, I need to make some room. And I do breed most of my mons. And then I have some of them that have been used throughout different series. So I usually have some mons ready. So let's see, Urshifu. I think this might have been a dark type one. Yeah. Ice Punch. Ooh. 252, 252. And Adamant Nature. This one needs Sucker Punch. And it's done. It has Magnet. Okay. Someone was moving items around. That someone was me. Right, you can hold a magnet. So we just need a Focus Ash. Do I have any on older teams? I'll take one off the Spectrier. And we just got to tweak the moves for that. And that should be good. Okay, next up, let's go with Landorus Therian. And that one is just 252, 252 as well. That one's a little tweaked. And that's my shiny one. That one has the form change. That one's a little tweaked as well. We'll see if we have one in Pokemon Home. Next up is Stakataka, and I believe that I did get a 0-speed Stakataka. Yes. So we will have to do some training on this one. Suicune. Did I move my shiny Suicune over here? Let's close that for now. Amoonguss. We just need a 0 attack. Have we been running max speed Amoonguss? We have. I feel like we could just use a 0 speed one. So the only thing these Amoongusses need is Grass Knot. And a Sassy Nature. Okay, that one is sassy. Or is it sassy? Special defense and speed. So that one is sassy. And that looks like it would work. We did have max HP, so a little bit of tweaking is going to be needed. But that one will work. And Stack Attacka will want the safety goggles. Thank you, Zapdos. And so we need a Suicune, a Reshiram, and then we need to take a look at Landorus's and Pokemon Home. So let's go ahead and check out Pokemon Home. I had a Mental Herb on Amoonguss for this set. That's Colbaberry. I know that I've used a Mental Herb before. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to find a Mental Herb. Before we do that, let's go ahead and grab the rest of the mons that we need from Pokemon Home. Ooh, Pokemon from Pokemon Go. Oh, now those are going to fill my boxes. Okay, so first off, Calm. Do I have any other Reshirams? This one's timid. Do I want to use the shiny one? You know what? Yeah. I spent all that time hunting shiny mons. I should actually try to use them. Okay. So there's Reshiram. Next up is Suicune. I wish this was 0 speed. And I have 2. That one's naive. Oh my goodness. My Crystal Suicune is calm. And it already has inner focus because it was transferred from the Game Boy games. I was really hoping not to have to use that. Just let it sit in the box, but why not? And then a Landorus. I need another Landorus. Oh, competitive mons of past. Is there a Landorus in here? No, there's a Lunala. Some Yveltals. We might have to see if we can work with Yveltal. So the only one I have left is my box 1 for my decks. You know, honestly, we can catch one. We can catch one in the max raids. That would eliminate me being able to hunt it. But I can always hunt it in my other game. Yeah, let's do that, because I've already hunted in Sun and Moon. Alright. So we have to trigger one to be available in the max raid dens. So we'll make it the first in our party. And I could just wipe out the EVs of this one, but I don't feel like it. For some reason, I think it's just easier to go catch another one. Alright, so we have our Landorus, and we're going to talk to you. No. Definitely thought that would work. Probably because the last time I talked to her, she offered the Reshiram and I didn't turn it down. Let's see. Pokegroundon. Let's see what we got on the Switch Lite. Let's try this one more time. Man. Okay. Oh well, we will reset. So I'm going to wipe that one clean. Oh my goodness. My Johto Crystal Shiny Suicune. I love it. It needs bottle capped. Reshiram needs bottle capped. Stack Attack needs bottle capped. Okay, so Urshifu needs moves. We don't have any IVs on this. Or EVs. No. That needs a Minted. And let's see where it's at. Okay. So I need to take away, on the Amoonguss, I need to take away 26 points. So 30 points in defense will bring it down to 96, 40 points. Oh man, this is annoying. Oh, okay. I mean, let's just leave it how it is. Yeah, let's just leave it how it is. So we need to work on Reshiram, Suicune, Stack Attacka, and Landorus. The first thing we need to do is reset Landorus. Because, like, I would tweak the Amoonguss's stats. I'm pretty sure it's from the Korean distribution, and I haven't really messed with the stats. I may have messed with the nature, but I haven't, like, messed with the stats on both of them. And it's not max HP, but it's pretty close. We'll give you a clean slate. Let's check it out. change it to relaxed. They look exactly the same. I think it might have more defense in it. But I feel like in Series 10, for the things that want to hit a Mungus, other than Ensign, I want more special defense. So I'm just going to stick with that. So we need to teach this guy Grass Knot and get him a Mental Herb. There's Grass Knot. We have lots of them. Okay, Spore, Protect. We're going to get rid of Protect. We want Clear Smog for Xerneas matchups. And if it lives, Spectrier matchups. Urshifu needs Sucker Punch. And I think I should just be able to take him to a Pokemon Center and get that done. Remember a move. We'll hit up our boy Urshifu. And Sucker Punch is right there. Okay. Amoonguss has the Mental Herb. So that makes 2 of the 6 done. So what I do now is I look to see if there's any common like EV spreads in the EV that I have to worry about that I could do together. So when I'm looking at this, I see that Suicune, Stakataka, and Reshiram all want 252 HP. And so I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. Give them all power weights to boost the HP up more. And I need one more. No. We need to go to a center for that. And we'll get the mints later. We'll buy one of those. We need one more. And we will put it on Stakataka. We already put the safety goggles on Stakataka. Open your bag. But we'll just put it back on when we're done. Okay. So we have the band. And I think we should go for Quagsire. I believe the Quagsire is 2 HP EVs every knockout. Alright, so to EV train for HP, we are going after Quagsires because they yield 2 EV points for HP for every knockout. And with the bands that I have on all 3 of the Pokemon, we will get 10 points per knockout. And it is raining, so we're only getting Woompers. Woompers are still worth 1, so there's that. There's a Quagsire. Boom. Usually if it's not raining, they are the main spawn here. So we'll just Leaf Blade. And we'll do that 25 more times. Okay, so update. I was not getting any of Quagsires. So I decided to throw a static Pikachu in my party so I could get Yamper encounters on Route 2. I think this is Route 2 or Route 3. I don't know. But you can do the same thing with Swelvet. Swelvet's a lot more easier to grab without having a static Pokemon. But Yamper is a good boy, so I like encountering Yampers instead. So we'll go ahead and knock out the Yamper, and we'll check after. But all 3 of our Pokemon should be max HP with the bands. The only thing that's bad about the Yamper and Swelvet on the weaker routes is that you don't get as much XP. So I'm trying to grind them up so I could use bottle caps. So not working. Okay. So where do we go now? So you need 4 special defense, 4 speed, and 12 defense. So for defense we do Roly-Coly. And for special defense we do Thievul. And for speed, we do Liepard, which can be found on probably what is my favorite place to hunt. Or not to hunt, to EV train. And I believe that's Route 7. Or 17. Let's see. Route 7, yeah. So we go over to Route 7. So without any bands, we'll need 2 Liepard and 2 Thievul. There's 1. There's 2. And we can go right to the Liepard right after that. Ooh, actually, we could have used the Stack Attack to get special defense as well. Let's get that 4 speed on the Reshiram first. Oh, don't want a Berserker yet. Actually, just Stack Attack is the only one who needs it. I only have physical attacks with Rock Slide on Landorus, and we'll talk about that later. No, leave me alone. And if that one's full, we just go over here. There is another Liepard. You can also do Galvantula for speed. So Liepard and Galvantula are speed in this area. Berserker is attack. And then Thievul is special defense. Each of them will net you 2 EVs unbanded. So since I know that I only need 4, I can just go find the Pokemon I need, knock out 2 of each, and get 4 stat points, 4 EV points on each of the mons. And while we're at it, might as well get the 4 stat points, the 4 EVs on our Stack Attack as well. So we'll knock out 2 more Thievul. If that's something I could have been paying attention to, I would have put Stack Attack in the same party as Reshiram against the first 2 Thievuls, and that would have saved me a minute. But it's late. So usually if you are EV training for a weird number, you might want to calculate how many you need. That way you can go, okay, I need to knock out X amount of this Pokemon with the band on. And sometimes you might need to take the band off like towards the end, where if you needed like, say you needed 102, which would never be the case. You could keep it on for 10 encounters and then you could take it off and do one more counter, and that would give you 102 EVs in a certain stat for like Pokemon that yield 2 EV points naturally. It's different for 9. I always look them up either on my Datadex app or Cerebi, where I can check out how much EV yields each Pokemon does. Okay, so we've done special defense on Stack Attack and Reshiram, and I need 12 defense points on our Reshiram. Anyone else have a defense need that small? No. Okay, so I'm going to go down to Route 3. Route 3 has good roly-coly spawns where you don't need a flame body Pokemon to attract fire type Pokemon. You can just grab as many as you want. And we only need 12 because each roly-coly is worth 1 point. And this one makes 12. So this is our last roly-coly. That means that Reshiram will have the 12 defensive EVs it needs. And then from there, the only thing we have left to do is to push special attack until it's maxed out. We're also going to throw Landorus into the party so it can max out on special attack as well. We will give them both power lens to help boost the gain of special attack EVs. That makes this process a little easier. If you are EV training by hand, you will definitely want to make sure that you have those bands, because each band adds on 8 points, I believe. So if you're hitting the Pokemon like Thievul and Liepard, which give you 2 points for each, you don't need the 2 points, like you're actually getting 10. So that cuts down the process. You get the same EVs on one Pokemon that you would do 5 unbanded. So when I want to EV train special attack, I go to the wild area and I go to one of 2 places. So I will usually go up here and go after Ghastly, or I will go into the lake and if the weather is permitting and pick up Vanillux. Both of those yield 1 special attack EV per knockout. So we have Ghastlies here, so we won't have to worry about the Vanillux. And we'll just pluck. And I forgot, Suicune needs 4 special attack EVs. So we're going to throw Suicune in the party for 4. And 1 more makes 4. As you can see, this is just like a place where a lot of Ghastlies spawn. So it's a great place to get the special attack. Now you're only getting 1 point per Ghastly, but with the bands you're actually getting 9. So it's still going by pretty quickly. I think you need about 30 of them to max out special attack if you're working from 0. Definitely need less than 30. But that was all for Suicune, so we're going to go ahead and take Suicune out of the party. And if we check, yeah, we only got 5 points from the Ghastlies. But with the bands, we ended up with an additional 5 times 9 is 45. 45 plus 5, so 50. So instead of having 5 points, we've gotten 50? Yeah. Every now and then, yep, there's a Haunter down there. We'll get the Haunter too, because that will get us 10 points this time instead of 9. Oh no, that means I goofed that up on the... So it's 8 times 5, it's 40. So we had 45, not 50. Okay, so we knocked out enough Ghastlies to get Landorus to max special attack and Reshiram to full IVs. We can keep Reshiram in the party now because Reshiram's IVs are maxed out, so we don't have to worry about messing it up. And so what we have left is the speed for Landorus and the attack for Stack Attacka. So we're going to do the Stack Attacka first, and then we'll switch over to the Landorus because they're in the same area. We're going to go back to Route 7. We're going to hit Berserker for Stack Attacka's attack, and then we're going to hit Liepard for the speed. So we'll take the power weight, give you a power band, or power bracer. We'll hit up the one center. Look at Stack Attacka. That's hilarious. And actually, if we're hitting Berserkers, we might as well use Reshiram. And that way Reshiram will soak up some XP, which we need because we need to get it to level 100 so we can bottle cap it. We do not need Liepard yet. We need some Berserkers. Ah, so pretty. Does it already have Fusion Flare? Yes, it does. So that's one thing we don't need. We need to put Draco Meteor and Scorching Sands on it. Okay, so now Stack Attacka is done. So the only one we have left to do is get some speed on this boy. I think it's the Power Anklet. Yeah. So we'll switch back over to Decky Dewey. And now that it's still green, but that shouldn't be an issue. And now we start going after Liepard. Okay, so Landorus is done. We hopped back to Route 2 to get the rest of the HP investment. And so the only one we really have left is the Suicune. And in all honesty, most people probably aren't watching by now. And the numbers are pretty off on it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with some vitamins. If you did make it this far in the video, let me know by reminding me to take my vitamins. Yeah, let's do that. So if you did make it this far in the video, let me know in the comments down below. Go, hey, don't forget to eat your vitamins. Or something weird like that. Now, if you have a good amount of battle points, you can do this for a lot of teams, in all honesty. So we did HP, so we need 100 for defense. We already have enough. We need 90. We have enough. And 52 for speed. Okay. We probably could have used vitamins for like half the team. But that's not the fun part of the process, you know? So, Reshiram's done, Suicune's done, Amoonguss is done, Stakataka is done, Landorus is done, Urshifu is done. Pretty easy. So the next thing I want to do is actually for the Stakataka, the Reshiram, and the Suicune. This is their first time in Sword and Shield, so I need them to get a battle stamp so they are legal. You definitely want to make sure that you do the battle stamp before you put any of the moves on it, because it wipes their moves out anyway to make sure they don't have any moves that have been phased out of Sword and Shield. So we're going to go back to Wind and Tower. And we got to go ahead and check out this guy. So yeah, any egg moves that they don't have anymore, that any exclusive moves that have been phased out, something like Pursuit or Hidden Power, this is going to wipe it out. So even if you do get a Pokemon that's legal from previous games, if it has one of the illegal moves, one, like, you can't use them in Sword and Shield, and just to prevent all that, they don't let you bring them into competitive without the stamp. Which I think is really cool. Rather than trying to catch them all in game, or to have to breed down new mons for like certain mons that you already had in Sword Shield. So let's see, what have we got? We have Fusion Flare, so we just need the dragon moves. We do have Tailwind and Roar, so that's awesome. We only need Snarl and Scald. And we have nothing that we need for Stakataka. Okay, next thing is we are going to Nature Mint. So we need a Modest and a Brave, which I don't know if I want to... do one that improves Stakataka's like special defense instead. But for now, we're just going to stick with the original team format and plan. You're Brave, and you're Modest. And that one's Calm, so we need to make that one Timid. I love that you can just change the nature, you can bottle cap, super easy in this game. It just made training so much easier. I am low on candy. Looks like it's not going to be that big of a deal. Imprison, no. Outrage, no. Blue Flare. So I debated on Blue Flare over Fusion Flare, but Blue Flare is only 80% accurate, so I didn't want to risk like missing. No to extrasensory. No to surf. No to mirror coat. No to rain dance. No to hydro pump. No to blue. No to stealth rock. No to double edge. Okay, so we got all these guys to level 100. We're still in the same place where you are going to hyper train. So we're going to start out with Stack Attacka because we don't need a boost special attack. So we'll just use a regular bottle cap. We're running low on these, so I tend to only use them for Trick Room Mon, so that I want 0 speed. Anything else, I really haven't had a situation where I wanted a 0 attack Mon. So I always just use a regular gold bottle cap. Like we're Suicune's is already best. So we'll just gold bottle cap that. And with Reshiram being a special attacker, we might actually want to keep it low. It's very good. Let's see if we can get a bottle cap quickly. Yep, there it is. There's the bottle cap. Alright. I'd usually be mad for a 1 item, but that only took us like 5 tries. Watch this Reshiram's like attack be like 30. Alright, so now we're going to go to a Pokemon Center, and we're going to see what moves we can get from previous things, and then I think, actually, I know I have to go here for Draco Meteor, I believe. I believe it's this guy over here. Yeah. Alright. Now we'll go to the dojo. And Scorching Sands is the last one I want on Reshiram. And then Reshiram will be done. Okay, that should be good for that. Okay, so now we'll go to a Pokemon Center, and we will see what moves we can get on our Landorus, Stack Attack, and Suicune without using any extra items. Okay, so nothing on Suicune. Let's go Stack Attack. We should have Wide Guard and Rock Slide. Magnet Rise. I wonder if anyone's ever tried to like make that work. A Magnet Rise Stack Attacka. So Gyro Ball is learned. And I know a lot of people have been running Body Press. But I feel like with the Reshiram having like a weaker matchup, we do need things that help with spread moves. So we could go up against a Kyogre with a Moongus and try to Spore, or we could go up against a Shadow Rider and Wide Guard. Those things are all going to be pretty helpful against those more scarier restricteds. Okay, let's just go down the line and find the first one we need. We have Rock Slide. First one we'll probably get to is Snarl. U-turn. Landorus needs U-turn. Trick Room. Stack needs Trick Room. Suicune needs Snarl. Stack needs Gyro Ball. Suicune needs Scald. And did I pass Sludge Bomb? We have Sludge Wave. Poison Jab. There's Sludge Bomb. And I'm pretty sure we could do Earth Power via the tutor. Or not the tutor, the move reminder. Yeah, there's Earth Power. Okay. So we basically have the team set up. We got our little Firewater Grass Core in the beginning. We have our Trick Room mode in the middle. And then we have our two Cart pieces. Bag this item. Bag this item. Bag this item. Bag this item. Is that the mental herb? Oh my goodness, I went and bought another one. We did put the safety goggles in the bag. Landorus needs a choice scarf. Do we have a one in the bag? If not, we have two in the box that we can use. We can take the life orb off Alakazam. Can't remember the last time we used Alakazam. We'll go ahead and give Suicune a Citrus. We have enough of those to go around. And definitely thought I had more than two choice scarves. I'm more likely to use the Lele than this. And the last part is to move around the moves so they're more aesthetically pleasing. We'll get rid of our Meta Blast team because it wasn't that good. And it was Metagross and Blastoids, and the team name kind of sounded like I was trying to Break the meta. Did no such thing. So we have our shiny Reshiram with Life Orb. We have our shiny Virtual Console Crystal Suicune with Inner Focus, Citrus Berry, and Roar. We have the Amoonguss from the Korean distribution. Let me know how it's sus now, but it's a shiny. We have our 0 speed Stack Attacka. And if the speed doesn't matter, I might switch it with my shiny Stack Attacka. But I want to say like the IVs on that Stack Attacka are like 17 for speed. We'll see. We'll look into it. We have our Choice Scarf Landorus, which is our 1 Intimidator, and that is shiny as well. And then we have our Focus Sash Urshifu with its usual stuff. Let's see, can I add any ribbons? Okay, so this is going to be our Reshram team that we are going to use. And the next Hope for Master Ball, hopefully you guys will see an episode up tomorrow. Hopefully. But if you guys enjoyed this process of watching me build my team in real time, let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know who would you like to see me build with next. But until next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.